We're just drop into our mat, into a lying position, in whatever way that is going to feel intuitive to your body. So if you need a blanket or a bolster or a pillow under your knees, invite it there, because this is your practice. This is your time on this mat. Whatever I'm offering you, this is just a guide. So at the end of the day, as you're moving through this practice, if there's anything that I'm inviting you into that's not feeling intuitive for you today, then rest, take pause, listen to your body, honor it. I'm just here to help you move through the practice intuitively wherever I feel guided to take us today. So as your guide, I invite you to close your eyes, to let your body become heavy on the mat that you are resting on, to begin to take a mental scan of your body. And any place that you're still holding, any place that you're still resisting letting go, use your breath. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just soften that space. Soften the brow, soften the jaw, soften the neck, the shoulders. Let the heart become a little more open. Let the hips relax a little bit more. Just feel your body systematically with each exhale sinking, becoming more and more present with this moment in time. There is absolutely nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. For this hour, this time is for you. So allow yourself to truly let go into that. And as you drop in, as you settle in, as you feel yourself becoming even more connected to this moment, to this practice, allow yourself to be here now. You find yourself all the way down to the tips of your fingers and toes. See that you are here. Take a moment and shift your attention now to witnessing the mind. Becoming the witness to the mind. Not a participant in what is rising, simply a witness. The witness that stands back and observes without a judgmental thought about what is showing up. We're simply allowing it to show up, to move through. Well, almost like it's a movie playing out in front of you and you're just watching it. You're not holding on to it, you're just letting it come and go. And as you settle into that observation, you begin to witness the breath becoming a little bit more audible on the inner ear. You begin to sense the breath as it moves in and out of the body, feeling the abdomen expand, the navel rise, the heart widen, the chest become larger with the inhale. And as you exhale, you're contracting in and releasing any tension that's maybe caught in the middle of the body, near the spine, near the heart. Just see yourself contracting and releasing all of that used energy that's just kind of stuck out of the body. And then again, the next inhale, feeling the body expanding, feeling joy enter the whole body as you inhale, all the way down to the base of your spine. Maybe even allowing a smile to come across your face. And as you exhale, contracting, releasing, letting go of anything that stands in the way of joy. One more time like this, expanding, creating space. The abdomen rises, that becomes wider. The rib cage opens, the heart opens, and you feel the joy. It's right at the center of your heart. Yeah. We're there. We're in that beautiful heart center. We're in that joy. Today, the card that I pulled for our practice was from the Whisper of Lord Ganesh. and the message was joy. So I'm just going to read a little bit of a message. You're resting in that joy for a moment, and we'll continue on with the message later in our meditation. But for now, joy is the state of the heart and soul. Joy happens when the heart and the soul unite. This union is to achieve expansion for greater good related to your divine path. Joy can create in you a sense of contentment, acceptance, and serenity. Even when your life is in flux, you feel a deep knowing that whatever might happen will be for the highest good for all involved. When you have this knowledge in you, it brings spiritual determination. Even through difficult circumstances, such as those that you may currently be undergoing, you will ultimately find your happiness. Our intention today, collectively, is to seek out the joy within us and let it move through us through this practice. And with that, I invite you to take a deep breath in and audibly with the sound ah, sigh it out. Ah. The heart chakra igniter. Let your hands rest on that heart. Feel the beautiful joy of the heart beneath your hands, radiating into your entire being right now. It is so. And gently begin to animate and move the body. We're going to bring them towards the chest and hug them around with the arms. Just draw those knees into the chest and maybe give yourself a little rock from side to side. Massaging the back, the hips, the shoulders, just really being gentle with yourself, nurturing yourself through this practice, feeling yourself, nurturing yourself through the practice. And then come through center and pause. Just feel the body contracted here as we continue to hold the knees towards the chest. Feeling the compression of the abdomen against the thighs as we inhale and exhale. Shoulders are relaxed and just allowing gravity to sink those knees towards the chest. So we're not pulling, we're not forcing, we're simply allowing the body to be in this position, allowing the breath to move the body a little bit as we inhale and exhale, but still feeling that contraction of the abdomen, the legs against the chest. One more breath here like this. And exhale. And very slowly, gently, intentionally slide those hands towards the knees. Let the arms fully extend, but remain in contact with the knees. Inhale here on the exhale, draw the knees towards the chest and inhaling away. Exhale to the chest and inhaling away. Exhaling to the chest and inhaling away. This next time as the knees come towards the chest, separate the knees, circle them away from one another, around and together. Moving all the way through the hip joints, gently unwinding tension from maybe sitting at a desk all day, standing for any long periods of time, just nurturing, waking up those hip joints. As the knees come through center, pause, reverse the circle, move in the opposite direction. Bring balance into our practice by taking our body in both directions. And then gently on the next inhale, when the knees come together, pause. Just shift maybe from side to side, finding that neutral position on the sacrum. Shift the hands to the right leg and extend the left leg long towards the ceiling. Point the toes and let's make a circle with that ankle, just moving all the way around the four corners of your mat. Pause and reverse that circle, moving in the opposite direction. Pause and flex the foot. Inhale here on the exhale, lowering that left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grounding the left leg towards the mat, sinking the right knee towards the chest, and breathe into the low back. Breathe into the right leg. even feeling it moving up the spine, breathing into that right side body. Feeling the compression of the abdomen against the right thigh. And on the next inhale, draw that left knee in, shift the hands to the left leg, extend the right leg long, point the toes towards the ceiling. Let's make a circle with that right foot, just rotating around the four corners of your mat with intention. Pause and reverse the circle. Remember that we're in no hurry, so just allow your body and breath to align in movement. Exhale, flex the foot. Inhale here. On the exhale, we'll lower that right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grounding the right leg down, sinking the left knee towards the chest. Breathing now into that left hip, low back, spine. Just feel yourself sending that breath, that prana, that energy into the left side body. Staying grounded and rooted in that right leg by flexing the foot. On the next inhale, draw the right knee in, put both knees into the chest, rock from side to side. And this time you're going to rock all the way to the right. Roll all the way onto your right side. And then as you rest on your right side, just let your head rest on your forearm, or your bicep. And then just pause there for a moment. Just let yourself rest. Feel the sensations along the back that we just activated with those movements. Be mindful in this moment. Where are you experiencing this sensation in your body? Be present with it. And then gently, when you're ready, allow your left hand to press down onto the earth and lift yourself up. And then we're going to transition into tabletop position. So as you're ready, find your way into tabletop. This is a really great place to use that blanket I suggested that you have with you, because if you have issues with your knees, you can always bring the blanket underneath your knees and then rest on the knees on the blanket. So just honor whatever feels right for you today. So we're going to just find our way into tabletop position. Hands rest directly below the shoulders. Knees are directly below the hips. Draw the navel up, the shoulder blades down, the head's in line with the spine. We have a nice long spine. Inhale here. On the exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head, navel towards the ceiling. On the inhale, pelvic tilt. Lift the hips, lift the heart, lift the head, look towards the ceiling. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head, navel towards the ceiling. Inhale, belly towards the earth, hips lift, head lifts, heart shines forward, bring that joy into your face here. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head, navel towards the ceiling, and last time, belly down, lift the head, lift the hips, shine that heart forward, and then find your neutral spine, returning to tabletop. Inhale here. On the exhale, I invite you to turn your toes under. I'm just going to take a little exhale and pressing the hips back towards the heels, waking up the arches of the feet, the toes. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, set the hips back, just lengthening into the feet, waking up, rooting ourselves, waking up our roots. And one more time, exhale, press back. And you can pause here if it feels intuitive to you. If this is too intense, then don't do it. Just come out and release your feet. For those of you that are able and intuitively feeling to stay here, just breathe into the foot. Feel the sensations of where you're opening up the energy in the foot that might be stuck, that might be feeling contracted. And as we set and hold and breathe into this space, see that space opening, allowing your roots to draw down further into the earth. More safety, more security, more strength. And then on the inhale, we'll come forward with the hips. And let your hands maybe slide a little bit forward if needed. We're going to move into a downward dog for a moment. So we're going to lift the knees, draw the heart back towards the thighs. From here, then you begin to extend the legs without moving the upper body. So we're just finding a nice extension.
pressing the fingers towards the top of the mat, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, lengthening the crown towards the fingers, lifting through the sits bones. And remember, it's not about the legs being fully extended, it's about keeping that nice long extension through the spine and allowing the fascial plane from the heel all the way up to the hips to just open wherever your body intuitively is. Hold here and breathe. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. And then gently, let's walk the hands back towards the feet. Keep the knees bent until we come all the way back to forward fold. Dropping the head down, shake it out. No. Shake it out. Yes. Shake out the shoulders, shake out the arms. We're going to place one hand on each elbow and create a box. Drop your head down inside of that box and just fold forward. Just let the whole body surrender to waterfall. Take a deep breath in here. Inside out. Inhale. Inside out. One more time. Inhale. Inside out. Release the hand. Allow the knees to bend deeper. And then gently begin to roll up one vertebra at a time. Let your head hang. Let the spine stack one on top of the other. And come all the way up. And as we come up, we're going to roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Just gently waking up the shoulder girdle. Shake out the arms. Come to the middle of your mat and turn towards the edge of the mat. So you're standing about mid-mat. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Inhale and lift the arms up overhead. Lift the head. Lift the chest. Open the heart towards the ceiling. Slight back bend. On the exhale, let those hands drop down through the third eye center, down through the throat center, all the way down to the heart, finding Tadasana. Shoulders are back, heart is open. We're grounded in our feet. We're lifted through our heart. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Close the eyes now that you're standing, now that your roots are able to find the earth fully. You woke up those feet. Invited them to open up so that as we stand, we feel safe and strong and empowered to move through this practice. To activate these standing poses. Feel that energy running up from the earth, up into your legs, into your hips. Mother Earth, Gaia, all that energy drawing up, reminding you that you are safe. When I feel safe, I feel joyful because I know that everything is in divine order. Let that sense of security rise up into your heart. Feel that joy that we activated at the beginning of this practice. Keep the eyes closed down for just a minute and really tap into that space of joy. Even if that space is really quiet, let it rise into your vision, into your awareness. Let your witness see the joy. And then gently blink the eyes open and release the hands. Shake out the arms and legs. So we're going to come into a wider leg stance. So about 3 feet apart here. We're going to turn the toes out towards the corners of the mat. So we just want to check our alignment here as we're going to some work with some squatting. So you want your knees to move out towards the pinky toe side of the foot, not in towards the big toe. We want to keep our knees safe. So we're going to draw those knees out towards the pinky toe side of the foot. But the first thing we're going to do is rotate those hips around the 4 corners of the room. So just allow the hips to rotate around, just waking up any more of the tension that might be binding up any of the nerves in your legs. I know that I have some issues with nerves, so if I don't do this, then I tend to get a little pinchy thing happening. So we're just going to wake that up first. And then come through center. So with those toes turned out, let's broaden the chest. Bring the arms out by the side. Inhale here. We're going to reach the arms out, coming into our 5-point star. Just reaching your fingers out. Again, we're activating joy in our life here, so why not be a star like you are? Inhale here. On the exhale, let's bend the knees, keeping those hands out wide, coming into our goddess legs. Inhale, extend out and up. Shine that heart forward. Exhale. Now we're going to bend the elbows, bring them down in line with the shoulders, palms forward, goddess. Inhale, coming out into our star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reaching out to star. One more time, exhale. This time we're going to pause in goddess. So drop your navel back towards your spine, engaging your core, supporting your body. Shoulder blades are away from your ears. Elbows press back to the wall behind you. Hands can be open wide for energy or closed just to ground. So choose your position. You can stay right here, or you can join me. So we're going to lift that right heel and lower it down. The left heel lifts and lower it down. Inhale right and lower. Inhale lift and lower. One more time each side. Right and lower and left and lower. For those of you who'd like to, you can join me by lifting both heels up. 3, 2, 1. Lower down and extend back out to our 5-point star and lift the heart. Hands overhead, palms together, and exhale to the heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Turn those toes in, heels out. This time, as you exhale, hinge at your hips and fold forward. Hands come to the earth, drop the head down, looking back towards the navel. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Inhale and sigh it out. One more time, inhale and sigh it out. From here, you're going to bring your right hand to rest underneath your head. Your arm's going to be long. So if your knees need to be bent here, that's okay. So honor wherever you need to be to bring that hand to the earth underneath your head. The important thing here is to keep your hips neutral. We're going to move into a twist. So when we twist, it's coming from your waist, not your hips. So we don't want to do this. We're moving those hips out. We're rotating at the waist. So I invite you to bring that left arm out parallel to the floor. Exhale here. On the inhale, rotate the body towards the left, but keep the hips centered, rotating at the waist. Head can either look down towards the left or up towards the left hand. Breathe. One more breath here. On the exhale, look towards the right hand. Lower the left hand down to meet the right. Bring both hands under the shoulders and then just fold forward again for a pause. Inhale and sigh it out. One more time. Inhale and sigh it out. On the next inhale, let's extend that spine once again. Extend those arms. This time we'll bring the left hand underneath the head. We'll reach the right hand out by the side, palm facing down, arm in line with shoulder. Keeping the hips neutral, engaging the core to keep those hips there. Inhale, open the heart towards the right, lifting the right hand up, creating space. Heads either down to the right or all the way up towards the right hand. Holding here and we breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Looking towards the hand. On the exhale, we'll lower the right hand down and allow both hands to come under the shoulders, holding all the way forward once again. We'll just drop the head down and shake it out. No. Shake it out. Yes. Shake out the shoulders. And then gently bend the knees. Lift the chest, hands to the hips, engage the core, and come all the way up. And roll the shoulders out. And shake out the arms. We're going to take our right toes, turn towards the top of your mat, left foot turns in slightly. You need to take a slightly wider stance. You can do so at this time. Your hips are relatively parallel with the side of the mat, but they won't be perfectly square. We'll square the shoulders up at the waist, and we'll reach the arms out in line with the shoulders. Inhale here. On the exhale, bend the right. Gaze over the right fingertips. Lift up through the spine. Now check your alignment. Again, we want that knee moving towards the pinky toe side of the foot. Shoulders are drawn back and away from the ears. We're gazing over the right fingertips. Our spine is directly over our hips and our core is engaged. Heart is shining. Bring that joy into your practice. Where are you feeling the joy here? On the inhale, we're going to extend that right leg, reach the arms up overhead. On the exhale, just rotate the feet to the opposite side of your mat. And release the arms down. Roll out the shoulders. Let's find our alignment once again. Right foot slightly in, left foot towards the top of the mat. Hips relatively parallel, shoulders are parallel. Inhale the arms up in line with the shoulders. On the exhale, bend the left knee. And again, let's check in with our alignment. Knee over ankle, moving towards the pinky toe side of the foot. Chest directly over the hips, head reaching up, arms reaching out, heart opening in all directions, gazing over the left fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Bring the joy, friends, bring the joy. 2 more breaths. Last one. And this time on the inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Bring those toes to the edge of your mat. Palms are going to come through center. And then we'll heel toe the feet together. To Tadasana. So in Tadasana, close the eyes. Thumbs can rest gently against the heart. Feel that heartbeat. We brought a little warmth into the body, and that's a good thing. So we're just burning up anything that's out of alignment with our journey. Letting go, letting go. And let a smile come to your face. Let that joy rise into your face right now. Be the witness. Where are you sensing this part of your practice? Where are you sensing the warmth? Where are you sensing sensation? Cultivate the eye of the witness here now. Mindfully moving through the practice. Take a deep breath in and sigh out. Release the hands, shake out the arms and legs. And we're going to come back to the back of our mat where once we found ourselves after down dogs. Come into Tadasana, roll up the shoulders, shake it out. And no one's looking at you, so you can shake it out. So we'll come back through center. Lift the arms up overhead, lift the head, lift the chest, palms together. On the exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Nice, gentle bend in the knee as needed. Walk yourself out to downward dog or move right into your tabletop position, whatever feels right for you here. For those of you who are joining me in downward dog, just press that heart back, open it all the way from your fingers, over your heels, and be aware of how you're experiencing this moment compared to the first downward dog you had. Just be the witness. And on the exhale, we're going to release the knees down. Big toes together, knees open wide, hips towards the heels. This is where we could use our blankets or our pillows, or anything we might want to help us really fully surrender to the shape. So the body's going to come towards the earth in between those knees, and you're just going to rest yourself down. You can rest your forehead directly on the mat. You can use a blanket here if that feels too good to you. You can rest over a bolster. Just find whatever invitation your body is asking for here, this shape. And as we find child's pose, take a deep cleansing breath in. Feel it drop all the way down to your tailbone, to your low back, to your abdomen. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. And one more time here. Inhale and exhale. Let's surrender here now. Let that breath become passive. Let your body remain in this shape, child's pose. Just these next few moments, just let yourself surrender. let yourself let go. Let yourself calm the body, cool the body. Just did a lot of warming of the body. So now we're going to bring it down. We're going to bring it down. Bring it back down so that we can surrender to our meditation here in a few minutes. So we're going to take these next few seconds on that to cool it down. So as you're resting here, return to your awareness that you cultivated at the beginning of the practice. Any intentions that maybe you brought onto the mat today. Maybe just the awareness of the joy that you're cultivating through this practice. Your heart letting more to joy. Releasing and letting go of fear and worry. Just trusting that joy. Just trusting it. Taking 2 more breaths here. Exactly where you are. And gently, when you feel ready, slide those hands underneath your shoulders. And once they're underneath your shoulders, you're going to gently begin to roll yourself up. And if you're on your heels and that's not intuitive to you, you can come into an easy seat. Or you can just join me here in Hero's Pose. We're just resting our hips back on our heels, and we're coming into an easy, comfortable seat on our seat with the legs in front of us. Just find what's going to be right for you. And just stay right where you are. We're going to bring the hands to rest in a mudra. So we're going to bring the left hand to rest right on top of the legs, the right hand to rest on top of the left. The thumbs are gently going to touch. And we're creating this beautiful receiving mudra. This is a space of receiving. So close your eyes down and really begin to settle into the awareness of the well that you have available to you. The well of support, the well of love, the well of abundance, the well of feeling empowered to live your most beautiful life, the well of creativity, the well of intention, intuition, divine connection, whatever it is that you would like to receive more of here right now. Just visualize this mudra receiving it now. Your breath is long, slow, and steady. Your abdomen is expanding. Your navel is expanding and drawing back to the spine. Just a nice, long, slow, steady breath. Just really allowing yourself to settle into the awareness of receiving. You have everything you need. And if it feels like you don't, it's there. So just let yourself receive it. Be in reception. Be here now. And any kind of noises that are feeling like maybe they want to leave your body, exit. It's a great way to activate our creative expression, our throat chakra. So if you're feeling the need to just let go of any noises, any tones, any chanting, anything, even tears, just let it all flow, let it all flow. You're in a safe space, you're a safe haven. Just allow yourself to be. And this last few moments of holding this mudra, being in this state of awareness, this practice of bhakti yoga, remembering that we are more, we are more, we are more than this physical experience that we are having. And as we bring ourselves to the mat and we practice yoga, we practice meditation, we practice chanting, we tap into our divination tools. We are affirming that knowing that we are more. Be here now. Take a deep, cleansing breath in.
Sigh out. Again, inhale. And sigh out. One more time. Inhale. And sigh out. Release our hands, open and close. Feel that warmth that was cultivated through all that energy that was drawn out. Beautiful energy. And then as you're ready, you can just sweep those legs out onto your mat. Adjust your hips, bounce the legs out. Give yourself a little bit of windshield wipering, maybe even tapping. All go. Shake out those feet. You're going to find yourself moving into bound angle. So allow the soles of your feet to come together. Allow your hands to just rest at your ankles and just rock the hips from side to side until you find your nice comfortable position on your seat. This is another place that using your blanket might come in handy. You need to rise up onto that blanket, just get your hips on the edge of it. It's going to just gently tilt your hips forward. It's going to help your spine become. So as we're resting those hands at the ankles, close the eyes down, relax the shoulders, open the heart. And just pause here. So as the feet are coming together, the hands are resting at the ankles, we're actually closing our circuits, our energy circuits, so that it's rotating within our body, right? So we're not sending it out into the world, and we're not receiving any more energy right this moment. We're just allowing ourselves to cultivate our energy right here in this shape. Visualize a figure 8, going up and down through the heart, out to the hands, back into the legs, back to the heart. Just visualize this beautiful figure 8 moving through the body. And just allow yourself to truly experience the sense of energy moving through your body that you have cultivated through this practice. Through the breath work, through the visualizations, movement, you have invited this joyful energy into your entire body. Just close your eyes down if they're open and just really settle into sensing that circuit moving through the body. Visualize this beautiful element of energy moving through you. See whatever colors are rising in your mind's eye. This is the energy that you needed to cultivate through this practice. And every body is going to create a different vibration for themselves through the practice. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Just really settling into that awareness of what you have gifted yourself through this practice. And take a deep breath in here and sigh out. Inhale and sigh out. And one more time, inhale and sigh out. Slide those hands to the outsides of the knees. Gently allow those knees to come towards one another and just wrap your arms around the legs and hug yourself into your legs. Draw your chin in towards your chest, your forehead towards your knees, and just pause here for a moment. Feel the extension of your spine as you're folding forward, rounding forward, opening up into the back body here for a moment. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And on the next inhale, we're going to lift the head. We're going to extend the legs. And at this time, I'm going to invite you to bring whatever you're going to need for your final rest, for your final meditation when we move there in a moment. Just bring it down so that you have access to it. Just place it by your side so that you can easily transition whatever support you're going to need underneath your body. If you have an eye pillow or if you have a washcloth to place over your eyes, a blanket to place over your body, just keep it handy so that you'll be able to access it here in just a moment. So before we get there though, let's bend the knees, bring the hips to about middle of the mat. Reach the arms forward, inhale here, and on the exhale, we're just gonna roll down one vertebra at a time. Coming all the way down onto the mat.
And as you come down to the mat, draw those knees back into the chest, just like where we began at the beginning of our practice. Just hug it in. Just rocking the body gently from side to side, hugging it in. And then relax the shoulders. Let everything just pause here for a moment once again. Take a deep breath into the belly and exhale it out. Inhale. And exhale. I'm going to take 2 more breaths here, just like this. And exhale. Last one. And for our last asana, we're going to bring the arms out to a T. And then we're going to allow our knees to rotate towards the right. Our head to look towards the left. And we're going to close the eyes down and just allow your body to move into this lying twist. Just going to take several long, steady, slow breaths here. So just close your eyes down. Begin to bring yourself fully into that twist, letting go a little bit more. And as you're resting there, I'm going to just begin to prepare us for our meditation. So as you're ready, we're going to take 2 more breaths here, just like this. And then on the next inhale, draw those knees into the chest, bring the arms back, or bring the head back in line with the spine, and just pause for a moment with the knees at center. And then as you exhale, we're going to transition the legs to the other side. So you allow your knees to move towards the left, the head to look towards the right, and we're just going to close the eyes down and surrender. Use the breath to let go more. Sense the body releasing more. And on the next inhale, I invite you to draw those knees back in through center. Bring the head through center. Maybe take one more hug of the knees here. Gently rocking the body from side to side. Maybe taking any last intuitive movements that your body's calling for. This is your practice. So whatever it is that you're feeling you need, invite that in. Invite that movement. And just let the body unwind in any last movements that you would like. And then in the next 60 seconds, I will invite you to find your final rest. So again, if you have extra support, you can place it underneath your knees. You can find whatever restorative pose you might want to find yourself into. This is your time to just let go and allow yourself to receive this guided meditation. So just take a few moments to really find what that's intuitively going to be for you today. And then I do invite you to use either that eye pillow or maybe even that washcloth and just lay it over your eyes so you can really go in, really retreat into this meditation. So we're going to take these last few moments here. Grab one more thing for our meditation. And then once you are there, close your eyes. Place that eye pillow or washcloth over your eyes. Place that blanket over your body. Just let yourself settle in. So we're going to return to that same scan that we experienced at the top of our practice. So we're going to move back through the body and witness where we are now compared to where we began. So as you begin to scan the body, traveling from the crown of the head towards the tips of those fingers and toes, just allow yourself to act as the witness, to allow yourself to observe yourself letting go a little bit more with each exhale. And with each inhale, just really sense yourself letting yourself expand into all of the beautiful magical energy that you cultivated through the practice, through the joy
that we invited in. And when you find yourself all the way down to the tips of your fingers and toes, and find yourself settled, your body settled. Take one more pause of awareness of the mind, witnessing, observing. How is the mind moving about in this moment? And again, you're the witness. There's no attachment. There's no need to shift, change, judge. Just observe. And then we're going to move away from that witness of the mind, witness of the body. We're going to allow that breath to become very gentle and automatic. There's no more need to guide the breath, expand it, contract it. Just allow it to find your natural rhythm of neutrality, that neutral breath, that gentle, neutral breath. And as you drop into that calm, gentle, neutral breath, see yourself letting go of the need to do or be anything else, anywhere else. You are exactly where you are meant to be right this moment. As we drop into this time, we'll continue our message from Ganesh as you're dropping into your heart. Through this card, Ganesh acknowledges your stress and exhaustion as you work to adapt to new patterns of behavior and release old stories. You may not be happy right now, but you can experience joy in knowing that striving through a difficult situation is important. You are urged to realize that you came into this lifetime to undergo certain experiences and to learn very specific life lessons. To be honest with yourself, allow yourself your feelings and emotions. Remember that if your heart is feeling wounded and this healing is taking place, you are likely grappling with deep feelings and sentiments that may have even been repressed in this lifetime. Share your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, anxieties with those who can support you at this time. Joy will be the final outcome. Your energy and your inner light are shifting to reveal your life's grand plan. In this card, Ganesh holds garlands made of eureka flowers, which have the ability to eliminate negative energy from the body and mind of a person. In your mind's eye, make an offering of a garland made of eureka flowers to Ganesh. In exchange, Ganesha blesses you with good health and freedom from ailments. And so it is. As you're dropping into the awareness of joy, you hear the heart. You hear the heart song singing its beautiful, magical messages to you here now. You feel the joy that the heart offers you. She is your messenger. She has all the answers that you may need. You do not have to go seeking them. They're already here. Allow yourself to settle in and listen to the heart song. As she sings to you, feel the joy that resonates out. Sense in your mind's eye the vision of your beautiful, radiant heart, expanding, shining greatly on all the areas of your life. the heart could offer you support and assistance. As we see these beautiful rays extending out, expanding out, we find the answers. We find the answers of how. We find the answers of what. For they are always right there, just at the surface. We just have to listen. The joy rests there. The ease rests there. The love rests there. Be the love. And as you settle into this heart, as you settle into this beautiful, radiant, magical, joyful heart, feel that joy expanding in every direction of your being. See, even the areas that feel like they have darkness in them now being shined upon. Or when we bring the shadows up and we allow ourselves to honor them, light shines brightly on the gifts of the shadow. Be in the light. Be in the joy of the journey. For it is in the journey that we find healing. We find love. We find abundance. We find the answers. Be the joy. Be the joy. Feel the radiant heart. Visualize that beautiful color that you saw not just moments ago, shining out through that beautiful radiant heart. Feel yourself connected to your fellow classmates, even though they are not physically next to you. We are one in this practice now. Cultivating this joy, cultivating this love. Be the joy. Be the union. Be the love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti. anchoring yourself in the awareness of this joy or this expansion, of this radiating of your beautiful radiant heart. Feel the expression of how you're experiencing this very moment of the practice right here. Be in the presence of how you are feeling in this exact moment of your practice right now. Recognize that this is always here for you. This is always here for you. That you can return here at any time. And at this time, we're going to begin to bring ourselves slowly back into the presence of our physical location. Begin to, in your mind's eye, imagine the space that you are set in without needing to adjust, change, open your eyes. Just simply begin to observe the awareness of the space that you are in. Slowly taking a deep cleansing breath in, maybe letting your hands rest at your heart and your navel. Just bringing yourself back to the outside slowly, very slowly. Keeping that gaze within, the eyes closed, just gently reminding your body that you are here. And then take a deep breath in, feeling that breath expand into the entire body. And on the exhale, sigh out. 2 more times. Inhale, creating that expansion, that space. Just feel the whole body creating this awareness of space. And on the exhale, sigh it out. And 1 more time. Inhale, creating that space, creating that expansion. And on the exhale, sighing it out. And then slowly, still keeping those eyes closed, still keeping your movements slow and gentle and peaceful. Begin to animate fingers and toes, stretching and moving the body, allowing the head to shift from side to side. Just gently reawakening yourself. Taking your time. And when it feels intuitive to you, maybe stretching the arms and legs long, and then eventually drawing those knees into the chest. 1 more time with this practice, hugging those knees in, taking a deep cleansing breath in as you exhale. And then gently begin to rock and move the body from side to side, ultimately rolling to the right and resting there for just a few moments. And then gently, when you feel ready, keeping your eyes closed, keep that gaze still within, but gently find yourself coming to a seat, bringing the hands to the heart center, letting those thumbs gently rest against the heart. The eyes are still closed down, the chin tilts towards that beautiful radiant heart. And we take this last moment here of our practice for gratitude. Thank yourself for bringing yourself to this mat for this practice. Thank your body for moving you. Thank your mind for stepping aside so that you can be present. Thank your breath for leading you. I thank you for the honor and the gift to be your guide. We'll close our practice here. May the long time sunshine upon you. May all love surround you. May the light within you help to guide you. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May there be peace within. May there be peace with all. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Mm-hmm. Thank you.